we are using a manual for determining the blood groups. And those ones range from the tile to the tube. And the automation is coming on board. And we take the tube method to be the gold standard, but it has some shortcomings because of the variability in the erosion of low affinity antibodies during the washing process, and also it depends on the one who is performing the test. Sometimes you may not prepare the right ratio of antigen to antibodies when you are determining this. One of the hospitals where we did this is Mengo Hospital Local Blood Bank, where we automated the blood grouping system by obtaining the Neo Iris machine. And the Neo Iris machine is the robotic instrument programmed to move the necessary microplates, the liquid reagents, and blood samples to the intended processing areas for the given immunohematology assays. The machine uses software that calculates the reaction value for each well from the captured images, and the results will be interpreted. And this normally reduces human errors that can occur even during the clerical when you are entering results on that. And the determination of results is based on the microparticles, microplates, and the immunocapture solid phase technology, and the device has multitasking flexibilities with the ability to access samples and reagents without interruption and perform multiple tests on each sample and review results while running. Because of the shortcoming in manual groupings, the 90% of the errors a result come from manual grouping techniques, and therefore we must be able to mitigate this. And the study aims at looking at the key obstacles preventing people from utilizing the automated grouping systems. And the insights will be gained to ensure that we overcome such challenges. This was a retrospective study where we looked at what has been analyzed on the grouping machine. And these were the results, and out of the 8,951 samples analyzed, 4,533, close to 31%, were Group O, followed by 2,225 were Group A, and followed by 1,848, constituting 21%, and finally 345 were Group AB. These are the least among those ones. And on the D, precious D, 8,637 were found to be precious B positive, and 314 were precious D negative, 2 negatives. And this, on further confirmation, because the machine has that provision, we found out that 200 2, constituting 64%, were ratios D negative. These are the two negatives. And the 112 turned out to be ratios D positive. And this is, when you don't have this machine, you are likely to transfuse the group ratios D negative with these units. And this is likely to cause aromatization. And when you look at the cross match, because the machine is also able to do the cross match, we look at 196, and out of which 175 were compatible on the machine, and 21, despite of having the same blood group, were incompatible. So the new iris machine has greatly improved the accuracy and efficiency of determining the immunoglobulin E in the hospital, and the 10.7% of the cross-match that turned out to be incompatible showed the incompatibility, highlighting a critical gap in the traditional practices. Remember that one of the discussants yesterday pointed out that sometimes people don't do a full cross-match. And this shows that there is a gap which needs to be addressed. And this gap can be addressed by when you adopt the new technologies which are coming in place. So in conclusion, we need to adopt the new technologies in order to improve the